Привет. Что я тут хотел сделать-то? Миссия где-то откопать. И есть у меня небольшая идея, но для этого надо будет уровень повысить. Как это будет все происходить, не знаю. Надо бы хотя бы определиться бы, где вообще бы есть бы задание бы. То может быть в этом городе вообще ничего нет.
My face.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show, the show with, in my opinion, which I respect.
Hey, what can I get you?
Around. Somebody prove me wrong? Yes.
I only offer services if the king gives the okay.
Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts.
All right.
of the latest
Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye.
You thought your boss was a pain. Also,
Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less, and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game?
quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Я подумаю.
No problem.
Welcome back. Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Van Graff's getting killed is making a mess of things, but we have other... Why? In that case, yes I do. Follow me.
Found you!
Это, видимо, за мной.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Угу. 25-миллиметровые. Но штука тяжелая. Автоматический гранатомет. $81, а у меня... $86. Ну это сила нужна. Мне силушки может не хватить. Подъем таких орудий. Ну и ладно. И тут, по большей части, что я ему накидал. Да, ну вот ради скалки я бы готов всем шею свернуть.
Welcome back.
Looking for a fix, man?
Прайс. Угробится. Все, тут звонков больше нет. Прийти посмотреть. Какие тут еще заведения есть до перехода?
We're gonna have rat tonight.
Если ты ее поймаешь. Пока что у тебя успехов нет в этом.
Hello. What?
А это что?
Stay alert.
Howdy. I've been around a while, currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let... They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort... I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeeze? Longing makes the heart grow fonder. But I've always been a fan. Feed a man for free, and he'll be back asked. Feed a man a bullet. The only thing I know for certain is that I don't know. What starts in misery tends to stay there. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out. Lots of folks died. Some scat. What about him? Pretty much the sort of gang. The king himself, though, he's got that something special. I reckon they care about getting water and electric. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them. Something to... Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot. Before the war, Mr. House was... Since the war, though, I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, though, if they didn't charge for their services. Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's... Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the... What... Bye.
The followers are always on the lookout for new friends like yourself.
What do you need?
Как будто я с ним уже говорил.
I ain't got any reason to talk to you. Scram. Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors.
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. As far as fruitless wastes of time. For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by but the side effect of medical success is that more people live long. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those. Cuts, lacerations, broken bones, infections resulting from all of the above. There are plenty of ways to die out here, and most of them I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin, some of them. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated. Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movies. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from... I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just... Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous... Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield. No offense intended. That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be... I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but... All right, let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help.
Компаньон.
What's up? It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the end... But really, as long as you don't help out the Legion... I'm really very boring. You get better stories out of...
Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. Well, late 30s. I was born... west. My father died when I was young, and I never got over it. Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man scooped this? Some people do. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to be...
Oh, I thought my charm could win you over, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. I'll head back to the old Mormon fort.
О,
What's up?
ладно, я просто так, ради прокачки и красноречия до тебя докопался. Пойду еще кого-нибудь помучаю.
Hello. There are so many refugees to care for.
Send those chips my way. I don't talk to nobodies. Not when I'm having the time of my life. Send those chips my way. Later, whoever you are.
Hey. All that wealth is wasted on the
Отсюда я ничего нужного не получил. Гулять. Хотя пошел я куда-то.
Need some grub? I got you covered. Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people get. I have my little helpers out and about. Oh, you may have seen them around somewhere. You won't.
Evening. This man's prices are steep, but I hear he's worth it.
You want to travel through Freeside with ease, you hire a king. We're everywhere, and no one messes with us. Your safety is practically guaranteed for just 100 caps. Freeside's a little dangerous for people traveling alone or in small groups. You go without a guard, you're rolling the dice. You know? You must be new. Your tune will change, trust me.
А если вас здесь вообще никого не будет?
You want to travel through Freeside.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will. 200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate. Just look around. People here are as like to stab you. I'm sure Freeside.
Вот этим игрокам и нужен телохранитель. О, а что вы все разделись? А где ваши черные модненькие курточки?
Come to Mick and Ralph's for... Mick and Ralph's is located just before the East Gate.
Я ведь правильно, да, пошел?
Yeah? The pump is property. The king controls the water. Just a few caps. And pleasure doing business with you.
Взял гильз, отобрал. Они ему ни к чему, а я, может, что-нибудь придумаю. По большей части ничего. Осталось понять, у кого такой ключ. Или у чего. Это та дверь у магазина. И все тут дезинтегрированы. Зазывала. Ну уж прости. Надеюсь, что это не я подорвал. Короли. Понял.
The Wrangler's just down the street. You're almost there already.
Can't wait to hit the Wrangler tonight. Just me and my favorite girl.
Разнести вас, что ли?
Man, I still can't believe the Van Graffs took Pacer out.
Где у них тут главный?
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Паши нет.
You want your hair done too? No. The kings are many, and their hair must be perfect.
Пофиг. Прическу менять не буду. Скорее всего, можно сделать как у них, и какой-нибудь диалог особый будет. Возможно. Так приодетый. Некоторые в футболках. Что к чему? По-моему, не так и должен взрываться от удара озимь. Киберпёса. А если это кибер, то, может быть, его можно перепрограммировать. Что у тебя под юбкой? Ничего. Это хорошо.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? I did have something, but a close friend of mine got whacked, and now I got nothing for you. Sorry about that. I can't believe Pace is gone. He was always right here, you know? Always cracking me up with... Anyway. Near as I can tell, there's some sort of... Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the... People used to come here to learn about him, to dress... Not a whole lot to tell. There were some posters left that were pretty... The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name... Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog, but I like to think I keep the memory. As far as we can tell, the guy that built... People would come all around. Something like that, yeah. Sadly, they stopped working a few years back. All the outfits you see my guys wear...
Типа Элвисы?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers. He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers. No, they said that for now, but they said eventually. I don't know. Maybe. If you found out, your best bet would be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the... Understand, Freeside? You have to look back a few years. That all changed when Mr. House... Today, everyone calls those tribes the Three. The rest of us were left to fight over the crumbs, living in the shadow. But we wanted more, a place of our own. So we took control of this place. We're different than other gangs, not just because we dress better. The Kings are about an idea, you see.
Нет.
We've tried to pass our The kids love us. But as for the others, some people just... Pace? He and I grew up together around here. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for... There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately. There's me, but I don't really like talking about myself. There's Julie Farkas and the other followers. The Garrett twins up at the Wrangler deserve mention. Wouldn't be right not mentioning the Van. And while they're not important in the overall scheme of things, there's Mick and Ralph, who... Julie represents the followers of the Apocalypse. They're a group that tries to help people out when... If you ever need to get patched up, one of their docs will have you right as... Heard they were having trouble bringing... Did you... Them twins run the Atomic Wrangler, the only working casino here in Freeze. Give it a whirl when you've got some time. Now... They're a family-run business from out west that deal in weapons mostly. A word of caution, though. Their store is just past the Wrangler. It sells all kinds of fancy... Anyone else you...
По-моему, то можно заходить и брать что угодно. Там, по-моему, никого.
Mick and Ralph sell all sorts of things at a small store over by the East Gate. You want to...
I want to go to the Strip. We never get to go to Gomorrah anymore. When is the king coming back up here? I'm bored.
На выход, что ли? А теперь куда? Все так же.
Hi.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Работа кипит.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest. Rates of injury and illness in Freeside. Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services. So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, you might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect... Just come see me when you've got some supply. What do you... More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constant. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim. Freeside is in dire... There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside. We need a regular supply of medicine organized. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NC... Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob... Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up. The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and... sobering them up and... What... The big man around here is the king. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing and... Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. Yes, a few months ago. No, Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery. I didn't say that. While no one here has that there's an old scientist named Dr. Henry, who... Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest. No problem. Great. How much do you... Thanks. How much do you... Thanks. How much do you have... Thanks.
Вот бы вам ментаты сдать. Угу. Чтоб всех крыша поехала.
Thanks for the... We're pretty short-handed.
Туда-сюда, туда-сюда можно, да? И был тебе 14 опыта.
Bill Ronte installed that pump, but lately, the Kings have started charging low... They've been Freeside. They've done a lot of good for the community. I guess that I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the gun. Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with... Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though a den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals... Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. The old Mormon fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the... The followers of the apocalypse aren't just interested in... Here in Freeside, with the help of Bill Ronte, we arose from the boneyards of Edidam. We hope to forge a brave new world.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Hey.
What can the king do for you? She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need... You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here. And you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor? I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here, if you're going... First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain... I wish you both luck. Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
You're not a king. Does the king know you're up here?
Hi.
И своего графства. Короли нам не нужны.
Hey.
Как бы он ту крысу не загрыз.
Hey.
Давай по тропе тогда. И потом налево. Что дает его пассивка? Угу. Хоть и не кротокрыс, но он кот пёр. Угу. Шахта. Я думал, подпринята какая-то скала. Но нет, это еще один толсторог. Пойду чисто по тропе. А там уж что попадется среди каких-нибудь локаций. Что-то его зазеленило. Глубок. Ух ты, лесочек. А. Кто-то где-то близко. Чуть ли не впритык. Ну, то есть тоже как отдельная локация. Еще шахты. Это пока не потерялся. Как этот процесс называется? Браконьерство. Только я их просто уничтожаю без добычи. Главное, чтобы не было внезапной мины. Ну ладно. Я вот не увидел. Ну уж грязи. Все, пошли дальше. Сейчас будет уровень, где можно будет выбрать навык. Или же еще один вкачивать. Почти. Ну, до сюда я, скорее всего, уже точно не доходил. Не посещал такое место. Супермутанты, дружелюбные. Ну хорошо.
Stupid big owners were making noise all night again.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here. Docks inside the lodge. Such as... was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't... One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. Nope. Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with the tribal. Long story, so here's the short version. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences. Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies, looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high. Kaisar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Kaisar, not Kaisar's ideals. When he's gone, might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic they expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west. They keep rolling over people. They'll Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most. Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there. Amazes me people would come from all... Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacob... While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so they're crazy. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything.
Тени, значит. Отбитые на голову. Невидимки якобы. Брамины для вас маловато будут. Поэтому держите себе толсторогов. Ты кого-то мне напоминаешь.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! Oh, Jimmy, don't you go being silly now. Of course I watch over the big horners. They're sweet, gentle creature. Talk to you. I hope it will snow later. You think Marcus could get out something?
Кстати, насчет шляп. Не напал на супермутанта. Может быть, сработал инстинкт самосохранения.
Another human. One was enough. Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you. Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin don't like being stared at. Is uncomfortable. It is different. Right now, I'm... Dr. Henry, he's one of you. I represent the Nightkin. Marcus may lead this. Doesn't mean I don't respect Marcus for what he's trying to do. However, the stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our minds. Jacobstown was supposed to be a sanctuary. Instead, we wait and... Finally... Some days, I miss being in the Master's army.
Еще не коллекту более усилий. О, беда.
I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Nice to meet ya. I'm Calamity. Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's I'm also handy with tools, and once in a while I venture down into the valley. All right. Let
60.
Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when... The great Khans come this way once in a while, but they... Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things in. Never really done much science stuff till now.
I assume this is about something important? The Nightkin have varying degrees of... I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have... I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype. But that... I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to invest... Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker. I've compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers we killed. They both exhibit... Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys, mind you. I just don't think it. The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a... It's possible, but I've yet to see any. Its negative effects are more...
Эх, я бы предложил свою помощь.
Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me. Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine. Of course, this lab is nothing compared... Cyberdogs and the like. It's not a field... Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see... I prefer the solitude, and having a bunch of super mutants around. It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for... I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak, Gibson. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens.
У чертей. Надо засмести, какого пса ты хочешь. Верного, который готов пойти на любую команду фаз. Либо просто, скорее всего, более-менее мирного у мамаши Гибсон. Или же совсем отбитую собаку, как у чертей. Мне так кажется. Чисто ради интереса. Ну, скорее всего, самый простой исход. Ладно, у нее более-менее мирные собаки. Трогать не буду. Угу. А тут полно чертил. Кстати, шляпочка. Прям логово чертей. Всем нравится, когда убивают этих чертей. 1000. Значит, еще один уровень ждать. Где-то там околачивается киберпесу. Он дохрамывает. Так, мы что-то с курса сбились. Видимо, придется еще одну точку перейти. Третье убежище. И мозг собаки прямо на помойке валяется. Может быть, мозг Брамина? Будет вьючный пес? Может, кому-то пригодится. Наверное, немало. Хотели бы заполучить его голову. Так, это Брамина. Ну и пусть. Собачки. Надеюсь, они не скоро испортятся. Где тут Вайолетта? По сути, можно несколько экземпляров взять. Во имя науки. Здравствуйте, Лана. Так, и простые сторожевые. Что тут по запасам? Что-нибудь можно стащить? Походу, ничего. Этот дайджест мне не нужен. Где эти легионеры? Здесь. Вот и выдали их позицию. Ну, на целый день я сомневаюсь, что получит. Ну, сколько получится, столько и поиграю. Так, оружие начало ломаться. Тоже радиоактивное. Да и фиг с ним. Где эти центурионы фиговые? Развалить бы их лагерь так, невзначай. Как будто я не при делах. Есть какой-нибудь адекватный подход к той локации? А то они что-то прям загородились. Не на что. Но потом надо будет ЭД проверить. Может, он мне бесплатно отремонтирует. Хоть сколько-нибудь. Обожаю такой момент. Что-то странно. Может, какой-то переход должен быть. Видимо, какая-нибудь отдельная локация там. Или просто мост. Так, отметится. Даже кто-то мирный есть. Скорее всего, НКР. Готовый к захвату легионеров.
No sudden moves, and you and I will do all. Keeping watch on the river and looking for anyone trying to cross it. The Legion likes to send infiltrators. Best of the best.
Да. Скромненько. Ну а теперь пути. Через дамбу. Это, видимо, за нее битва идет. А мне чисто пофигу, я так пройду. Ладно. А то что-то иногда такая близкая дальность прорисовки. Прямо перед глазами. Но, скорее всего, это такой максимум игры. Ее движка. НКР. Это типа местная база этой стороны. Даже гаубица готовая к бою.
Hey, the Legion would have to be insane to attack this place.
What's up? I'm honored to work with Lawson. He knows more about the dam than anyone.
Заперлись собаки.
President Kimball is going to arrive pretty soon to give his speech and meet that winter soldier.
President Kimball is going to...
Может, кто-нибудь доступ организует? Куда я вообще иду? А тут никого из живых. Ладно, скорее всего, надо послать это дело нафиг. Заявиться к мамаше Гибсон. Раз не пускают, значит, это еще больше шансов на то, что я их там разломаю. Раз не пускаю. Включу обиженку. Опять дрыхнет.
So, you're back. Dr. Henry. Now there's a... As for your request, it's a bit ghoulish if you ask me. As for the price for this favor, 700...
Бартер не получится. Ну ладно. Вот так прям просто заживо собачку так вскрыла, да? Ради мозга. Да. Бывает. Так, где Прим? Конфликт Рекс. Ну, позже. Покупать ничего не буду.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again. Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep... Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. You're human. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk... Thanks.
Я пока по своему делу здесь.
Don't look at me. Pain won't go away.
Видишь, говорили, да, не смотреть на них. Вот смотрю я и что? Вот и пошли они нафиг.
Howdy. Is there something else I can do for you? Very well. Big brain on this one. All right, let's see. Transplanting this brain will make Rex faster than he was before.
Быстрее.
All right, let's see here. Neural pathways look good. Definitely a breed of guard dog. If I transplant this brain into Rex, he'll be a bit more ferocious in his attacks.
Бойцовские. Ну и там легионер, там что-то свое будет по свойству. Ладно. А то там живую собаку изрезали. А там под взрывом, самооборона. Пофиг на нее. Чертей.
Have a seat. This will take a while.
Да, 695 опыта теперь толком для меня ничего не дает. Хочу теперь попробовать к этому королю вернуться. Что он скажет? Отдам я этого питомчика. Мне компаньоны ни к чему.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed.
Why, Rexy, you look all better, boy. Good as new. Did my Rexy get a new brain? You're a man of your word, no doubt about it. If you want, hold on to Rex for a little while longer.
Hi.
Я все же к этому схожу. Может получится оружие отремонтировать за счет тех навыков. Вот и славненько. Иди нафиг. Далее. Да сначала вот это вот. Наемники какие-то. Надеюсь, бартер тут не пригодится. А это какие-то ряженые. У НКР нет шлема.
Our business is with the muties, not you.
Уничтожить? Нет.
I've always known when to fight and when to back down, and it seems to me I ought to back down this time. My men and I are leaving. You won't see us around here again.
Попытаюсь без крови.
Something on your mind? Good. Glad you didn't kill them. Letting them walk away proves we're not bloodthirsty mutants. If NCR or anybody else is looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown...
Ну и хорошо.
Smart, charismatic, and hell of a mean streak. Doesn't care for... He's got a lot of pull with Nightkin, though. He talks... Keen is saner than most, but I know he's thinking of going his own way again. He's aggressive because of a promise, one I haven't been able to keep. Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't stand it. Miserable situation. They either stay here and suffer, or... That happens, there's a good chance other Night... Worse. If Keen and the Nightkin tear... Most humans can't tell the difference between mutants. That's like saying Kaisar and Kimball would listen to each other. Nightkin?
Ок. Лили, значит.
Hello again, dear. Ooh, those Night Stalkers, always killing my big hoarders. It'll be nice to give them a piece of my mind.
Типа стелс-бой, а есть стелс-герл. Понятно. Туда. Надеюсь, тропа есть. Или это где-то за все этим? Видимо, задних ворот у них нет. Тогда я поступлю по-другому. Блин, ну эти вот леса какой-то обливил, ну уж точно. А если бы потянуть графику, то уже и Skyrim будет. Ох, берегись, Лили. Сейчас ты будешь попадать под взрывы. Скорее всего, моя чуйка не сработает на невидимую. Так что буду просто палить в эти мерцания. Интересно, можно было принести мозг ночного охотника? Вроде типа что-то собакоподобное тоже, только с невидимостью. Или у них мозг более крошечный? Ну ладно, ну. Опять эта история. Почему у меня все в текстурке застревают? Ужас. Браменные тени. Жеванный стелсбой. Вы что, их жрать собрались? Походу, моя работа на этом заканчивается. Водичка. Возможно, пути соединятся. Блин, радиоактивная. Карта изучена. Походу, добавок все перебиты. Ну и хорошо. Нет у тебя подарочка для меня.
I grew up in Vault 17. I never even saw the sun. Yes, Leo, I'm getting to that part. They made me one of them, and they put me to work in an army. A spy, sometimes an assassin. I killed a lot of folks for them. Oh, he was a nasty man, dearie. Yaw. All right then, dearie. Now you promise to come visit.
Не обещаю. Кстати, репутация отсутствует здесь.
Is there something else I can do? Promising, but I won't be able to synthesize. There's still power, but the casing is... More importantly, this explains why my research... There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test. Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. I've told her about the possibly immediate and permanent mental damage. There's a Lily already has a pre-existing condition, and the Is there something else I can do?
Morning. Hey there.
Bother someone else. Hello again, dear. Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn up.
Как естественно перемещается.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous. All right, power on the stealth boy, Lily.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rat scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0, but that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results. Uh-oh.
Well, congratulations. My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the stealth boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides. No, I didn't. Not until now, anyway. Very well, human. You've made your point, and I withdraw my request. Someone's watching me. I can feel it.
Hello.
Nice work with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone able to talk their kind out of anything once they had their mind set to it. I got a lot of useful data from the experiment, and am a lot closer to a cure than before. It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. That's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Прочит тысячу мне тоже толком ничего не дает.
Is there something else I can do? Promising.
Hey there.
Ок.
Watching me. I can feel it. Bother someone else. I don't... The stealth boys we use have Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you.
Есть какой-нибудь еще особенный.
I can feel it. So many staring eyes. So many staring eyes. Don't look at me.
Понял, не для меня.
Hello again, dear.
Никакого уникального диалога.
Stupid big horners were making noise all night again.
Будто вы тихони.
I like how you handled Keene. Without the Nightkin around, Jacobstown would be much weaker than it is. See you.
Скорее всего, я промахнулся.
Can I help you?
Reach for the sky, mister. This? You mean it? I bet me and Stacy can get something real.
Пусть минус 1000. Скорее всего, просто игрушка, да? А нет, вот он. APX-2 заряд.
I wish I had a gun.
Эх, и не будет теперь никакой. Так что иди и купи себе какую-нибудь кушалку. Вот так и спасай людей.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper.
Чёрт, я не совсем понимаю, куда мне. Фиг с этой кармой. Чего? А ничего, то, что он мне как враг засчитался. И что я с ним мог сделать? О, очухался. Чудеса.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today. Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Dropped drinking? Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal sometimes... Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint. I swear that guy's trying to kill me.
Химикатами и спиртным. Ох уж, ох уж.
You seen Dixon around?
Будем разбираться по ходу.
The Wrangler's just down the street. You're almost there already.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Hey,
Looking for a fix, man? Yeah, man. Those cats are out of there. Those fools are from NCR. We were doing just fine before those Really? You know what? I might be willing to... Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your... See? You have chems, buddy? I could... Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong. Why stop? No worries. My guy will be here sooner. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my... This guy named Dixon. Something about... At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I... What? Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. Never thought about using that I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the file...
То есть иногда можно просто словами, без всяких этих научных выпендрежей.
Howdy.
Ты ладно, ты слушаешь, а не смотришь, так что не обращай внимания.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Так, и осталось второго.
Come on, man, I'm dying here. Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest.
Лучше пешком, так я заблужусь. Нет, ничего.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Hey, good to see you. I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able... Sure. Would you like a stim pack, fixer, or Radaway? You'll need to wait another...
Можно взять, отдать, приходить каждый день, брать, отдавать. Конечно, так тупо, но забава ради можно. Ну пофиг. И опять не задание. Не знаю, куда податься. На 3 веселые буквы не вариант.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed.
Так, атомик.
Howdy. Thanks for helping out around here.
I hear you've been helping out around town. It's much appreciated, friend. We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix, and we'll oblige. Our only rule, if you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at... Caps up. Since you're new, I'll lay out the rules for you. You best make a good first impression if you want what they have. Rooms are just a few caps a night. Your choice of company is extra, assuming... I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying. I'd prefer you not kill anyone with... Just get the caps from them. After... If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25%
бартер
is
я
more than fair.
не
It would add
смогу
up to 150
из тебя
caps if you
выудить.
bring them all in.
Но зато могу красноречить.
All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention... He owes 138... Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirt... I hear she's run goods for the followers of the Apostle. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should... Interesting. Well, you're gonna need to speak with my...
Yeah. Hey, chum. Well, really now? This is news. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more cap. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we're not in the business of getting people off drugs. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them... We ain't scraping to get by.
Тоже бухло.
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have... If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you... Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a swap. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me. Just direct them to the Wrangler. For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word. Sorry, bub, but I'm fresh out of ideas. I've done all I can to... The best place to start would be with Ralph.
Hey. You again. What do you want? I wanted to be where the action is. Everything was great until McLafferty. One of the families that runs...
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Да.
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler, Gary. Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that famous fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going... Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit. Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a... Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here. Okay. Okay.
Окей.
Place your bets and give the wheel a spin.
Keep moving.
Hello?
Сначала что наверху, а потом в переход. Тут так же. Только тут все под красным. Хорошо.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the tables more...
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Great to see you again. That's phenomenal. They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside? True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction... Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our... We get food from nearby wasteland. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies.
Ладно, один фиг я еще туда вернусь. Так что можно сразу идти в нужные места.
Welcome, sir, or...
Опять промахнулся. Ладно, все разом выполнять не буду. То я так уже путаюсь.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Ну иди ты нахрен.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous. Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a free-side VIP. Yes, indeed. Santiago is very... Perhaps you could use Santiago's discount. For 50 caps, Santiago will... Indeed, Santiago is a poet among pretend... I didn't think she was upset enough to have me killed. Here are the... I do the Santiago act to get out of paying for services. I am honored they would consider...
Так, еще что есть в этой локации?
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps? Whoa, yeah. I guess the Garretts said you... Okay, here. That's everything I've got except the clothes on my back. Anything. A scum-humping water baron did this to me. That's... Hey!
Главное не перегнуть палку.
Hey, man. Can you... Whoa! I won't.
We're gonna have rat tonight. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Куда еще можно будет потом заглянуть? Тут все заколочено. И что туда придется идти потом. Кстати, надо бы отметиться. Только не бери меня на диалог.
Hello. Lovely to meet. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay him. Oh, you charming, wonderful hunk of a man. Here is what I owe, paid in full. Here is the last known location of my caravan, if you feel...
Да почему бы и не посмотреть, что там случилось. Вылетай ты уже, или тебе помочь, а? Больной в припадке. А, блин, опять тороплюсь. Ну ладно, нормально запустилось. И все же. По-моему, там гадюки уже выкашены. Но кто-то все равно остался. А это птица. Хреновый. Гранаты заканчиваются. Ну, там можно будет круг почета совершить. Продать все, что есть. Все, что осталось.
Hey there.
Хотел бы сказать, что мне здесь делать нечего. Но что-то меня все тут заманивает. Ладно. Откупились антирадом. В целом. Пусть будет так. Ох. Ага, все-таки вот эти вот места показывают репутацию. То есть где-то я свой, а что-то рейнджеры. Вот эти бы какую-нибудь простую хижину. Вот форт какой-то. А, ну это да. Цезаревская. можно сюда заглянуть. Кому-нибудь настроение испортить. Крысобой. Пусть. То толком ничего не останется на продажу. Ладно, пошли отсюда. Интересно, вот эта вот штука действует на карты дополнения? Если ничем помочь не могу. Потому что если я помогу тебе, помогу и никому. И даже не тебе. Потому что я тут всех подорву к чертям. Опять бежит куда-то.
Hello. Mick and Ralph's is located just before the east gate.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you.
И там все попрятались.
What can I get you, friend? I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that no one steals from the Garrett. See the king. I'm sure he could work something out to get you in. You'll need to prove your... Good. Just stop on back when he... Rooms are just a few caps a night. Just a...
Так, где второй брутильник? А, тут тусуется.
How are you today, son?
А, это Сантьяго. Где брательник?
How's it going?
Johnny Guitar, what if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know.
What can I get you, friend?
Неужто его прибили? А, о, здорово.
Hey, chum. Welcome. Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing trade. And who would that be? That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. At least left to shut up occasionally. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin
А, он находится в стрипе. Позже. Он так будет чуточку быстрее. Опять кого-то там пытается убить.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the... The name's Old Ben. I've done a bit of everything around here. Some of which I'm not proud. Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters. My father ran a butcher shop here in town. You're telling me, not long after, no one gets shakes like that. Wasn't long before someone... After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Well, I got a job. Well, being a I never touched a woman, but sure enough, a few... Yeah, but what can... From there, I didn't have a lot of... Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt. Bodyguards make a good, honest living. After saving a few tourists from trouble. All right. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without... Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation? I never put much thought into the well-being my clients got out of my services. I suppose they only get as much as I put into. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start.
Так, в ковбой, потом Уже путаюсь во всех этих ориентирах. И чисто диалог с ним попробовать. Изменилось ли что? После того, как я с этими королями побыл.
Hey, you helped out Bill Ru-
Понял. Пошел нахрен. Акме. Уже нет. Уже не Акме. Это еще что за переулочки? Хорошо, меня поприветствовали. Настолько гигантская, что взрывы не берут. Доломал.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Не самое удачное время. Видимо, какие-то особые курсы, что у курьеров в Скайриме, что у этих доставщиков. Черт знает что.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer. Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position. Servos active. Operation complete. Thank you for your business. Are you Excellent. Yes, sir.
Да. Далековато. Здравствуй, Макс. Вот это к той гулихе.
Hello.
Howdy. Time you enjoy wasting, isn't... They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't a... They do have a damn good selection of hoot. If I get to choose my customers. If I get to be a little rough with them. If my... Tell the Garretts. Yep.
Теперь все готово.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Need to get a room first.
In the shadow of
Good to see you. Just up the steps, last room on the left. If you leave the Wrangler...
Howdy. I'm available. Meet me upstairs.
How are you today, son?
Да. Приоделся ты, конечно. Стильненько.
Howdy.
Все, заряд бодрости. Видимо, никакого эффекта это не дает. Так что фиг с этим весельем. Так, больше ничего, никаких тут заведений нет. Только стрип остается. Ладно.
Welcome back.
Fucking expensive to get into the strip these days.
Hey there. You look at...
Блин, 15 кг целых. Хотя бы. Уже с репутацией. То одетый, то раздетый. Непонятно.
I hope some of the thugs around here follow your shining example.
А, по-моему, здесь, да.
If it can be bought, it can be founded.
Посмотрим насчет разрешения. Потому что подделку всегда успею приобрести.
What can the king do for you?
Присоединиться и все. Не, сюжетка пока что в стороне. Просто сюжетку, скорее всего, я очень быстро могу ее завершить. Там уже ничего особо и не останется. У меня какой-то щелчок в голове срабатывает, когда я основной сюжет заканчиваю. Мне уже потом по побочкам уже не особо охота идти. Вот пока что методом недоделки я себя удерживаю в игре. Такая вот странность у меня. Я вот туда хочу. Хочу пройтись по местам, где есть репутация. Можно ли выправить в положительную либо в отрицательную сторону. В зависимости, как на меня реагировать будут и какие задания. Ладно, сейчас одну локацию отмечу. Надо будет к оружейникам заглянуть. Снарядики купить. А то 40-миллиметровыми пользоваться пока не хочу.
Welcome, sir.
Так. И чем-то я все равно забит. Типа на повышение какой-либо характеристики из спешала. Как поиграл Уэлден? Ну, так, что-то какие-то путешествия, пару-тройку боссов. Вся эта морока с этим Элденом, черт знает куда идти. Залезешь не туда, и тебя уже начинают рвать. А вот по продвижению я не знаю. Пусть судит Мегаворер. Я просто играю.
That would be the Nemean subdermal armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps, but the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with... It won't make you bulletproof, but it will make...
Поранить будет сложнее.
That's the Phoenix monocyte breeder. The implant is very...
12.
Have a seat in the auto dock.
Пока буду путешествовать, пусть идет дегенерация. Сколько? Еще 8 осталось. Что мне поспешило? Интеллект либо ловкость. Ну, можно удачу. Крит. Скрытность оружия. Не. Конечно, кто ходит на походы, конечно, дело хорошее. Но у меня ленивая натура. Я себя заставить никуда не могу. Так что я скажу, что это просто не для меня. Если какие-нибудь долгие вылазки, я, скорее всего, буду ныть. Наука, ремонт, медицина. Все это у меня уже есть. Очков навыков при достижении нового уровня. Кстати, штука хорошая. Харизма, бартер, красноречие. Только бартер тут пригодится. Прибавка к здоровью и устойчивость к вредным. Обнаружение. И тяжелый груз. Какой груз могу нести? Вредным воздействием. Выносливость.
You're back. All right. Let me do a... All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. The nociception regulator...
4000.
Have a seat.
Хорошо.
You're back. All right. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another.
Угу. Ага.
For fourth...
Почему бы и нет?
You're back. All right. All right. You're healthy.
Угу.
That would be... It won't
8.
make you bullet.
Чтоб я потом себя не взрывал.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true
Угу.
when you say I love you.
Ну ладно.
You got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie.
Можно будет еще и силу вкинуть. Если вообще на все хватит, даже и все вкачаю. Возможно, зависит от уровня. Может быть и нет. Резко поменялись планы. Так что... Традиционная продажа. Вообще. Отдавай. Пусть так. Сортирую, что мне там вообще. То я опять, походу, карманы захламил. В сути, еще можно и планты приобрести в дополнении. И там тоже надо дофига крышек будет. Там, по-моему, чуть ли не за 20 тысяч. Ну ладно. Чё там 3 металлолома? Ну ладно. То я уже продал. Где-то цепочка вся. Пусть тут будет. Не знаю, найду ли я ему применение. Какой у меня монитор? Надо посмотреть через информацию. Не купить нам железок никаких. Никаких, это я такого плана придерживаюсь. Ну, допустим, один монитор BenQ LED V2320H. Первый монитор. Второй ViewSonic. Не знаю, какой модели. Надо посмотреть, что там на этом заборе написано. Так, ViewSonic, модель number VS10866. Серийный, скорее всего, не так интересен. Ну и как-то вот так. Так, это опять также оружие выложить, которое с собой ношу, и чисто заняться продажей. Одежда не такая весомая. Это у меня все жрачка занимает место. Да даже лайер продав. Закупиться как можно большим количеством гранат, и мне это все окупится. Так что пофиг и на эти эмиттеры, на эти лайеры. Вот, есть у меня взрывчатки, и только ими пользуюсь теперь. А раз нет, значит буду как-то выкручиваться по обстоятельствам. А то сколько у меня это все храниться будет. А там уже насчет еды и прочего тоже призадумаюсь. Еще и патроны продавать надо. Потому что крышек совсем нет. Мало ли где-нибудь пригодятся. Тем более и планты хочется приобрести. Чтобы было еще удобнее. То что ж куда проще. Но это опять надо сделать круг почета по магазинам. И в первую очередь